Even though Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell said this afternoon the Senate will vote this year on a Supreme Court nominee, it remains to be seen whether that will happen before the election. ABC 21's Corinne Rose spoke with people about what they'd like to see happen in Washington about filling Justice Ginsburg's seat on the Supreme Court.
The process for the Senate to vet and vote on a nominee for the Supreme Court typically takes 70 days. With the election 45 days away, can a nominee make it through the process in time?
It is feasible because Republicans control all aspects of this. They're making the nomination, they control the Judiciary Committee, and they control the floor debate and the Senate.
PFW political science professor Michael Wolff says even if Democrats are able to stall the nomination until after the election, the Senate could still confirm President Trump's nominee by the end of the year. The court resumes its calendar in October, and Wolff says there is some merit to the argument that 9 justices should be sitting on the high court in case they need to decide the outcome of the presidential election.
Were we in a Bush-Gore type situation where the Supreme Court would make a definitive decision on counting ballots or how to kind of deal with any constitutional questions that would arise, the issue is that a full court would have a tie-breaking vote.
4 years ago, Republicans blocked President Obama's Supreme Court nominee, saying it was not appropriate to confirm him 7 months away from the election. People we spoke with remember that.
They didn't do it before, like I don't know how many years ago it was, but the last time. And the GOP's the one that didn't want it to go through the last time. So I don't think they should do it this time.
When Obama was in, they would not allow him to fill the seat. I don't care who is the majority. They need to follow through with what they agreed to do some years ago.
I think that Trump is trying to do one last final thing because I think his whole term was a failure.
I think they should put somebody on there before the election.
Why do you think that?
Because it's a good idea. And I think that they'll help get things done right.
President Trump said he would wait to announce his nominee until after Justice Ginsburg's funeral. Corinne Rose, ABC 21,